It has been absolutely forever since I have done a favorites video, but with spring and summer coming, I have been trying some new products lately and I have just been absolutely loving them. I know that I'm gonna love them all throughout summer. So this is kind of a current favorites video as well as kind of a summer essentials video. So I'm gonna start with makeup and I'm just gonna kind of go in the order that I put my makeup on. I have been using the same foundation probably for 5 years, maybe even longer, and that is the MAC Pro Longwear foundation. Over that 5 years, or 6 years, however long it's been, I have tried several different foundations to see if there's maybe a drugstore foundation that I like as much as the MAC Pro Longwear. So I have tried so many different foundations over the years and nothing has ever held up to my MAC Pro Longwear, so I've always just gone right back to it. I love the MAC Pro Longwear because it has really great coverage and it also lasts all day. And I would find some foundations that had comparable coverage, but the longevity just wasn't there. And that was until I discovered this bad boy, and it is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. It says that it has all day flawless coverage. It says that it has the lasting power of a primer, coverage of a concealer, and blendability of a foundation. And ever since I have gotten this foundation, I have used it every single day, any day that I'm wearing makeup, and I have not touched my MAC Pro Longwear foundation. It has such great coverage. It looks very natural on the skin. I have oily skin and it works great with my oily skin, but it's not too matte of a foundation, but it also stays put all day, which is the second reason why I like it. And honestly, I don't even know that I would repurchase my MAC Pro Longwear foundation. This is kind of just doing it for me right now. With the MAC Pro Longwear foundation, I have also always used the MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and I loved that concealer until I discovered this concealer. And this is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I am in the shade Light. I am so obsessed with this concealer. It gives really great coverage, which is something else that I have never found in a drugstore concealer. I have tried a lot of different drugstore concealers and they were never something that had the kind of coverage that I was looking for until I found this guy. I love the consistency of it and I love the finish that it gives my skin. I feel like it just makes my skin look so much more radiant and glowy and kind of like porcelain doll-esque. I don't have any problems with creasing. I don't have any problems with it shifting around on my face. It doesn't start to fade throughout the day, so it has really great wearability and longevity to it. It has great coverage, and I just absolutely love the finish of it. So before going to Hawaii, I picked up this eyeshadow palette, and it is the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. So for me, buying eyeshadow palettes is always really tempting, but I usually hold back from buying them because if an eyeshadow palette has like 12 eyeshadows in there, I feel like I really only like 3 or 4 of the eyeshadows, and so for me, I just can't justify spending the money on an eyeshadow palette. So it's hard for me to find an eyeshadow palette where I genuinely love every color inside of the palette and I can really see myself using all of the colors on a regular basis. But I just loved the eyeshadows in here. They have such beautiful colors in here. I just instantly fell in love with it. I have used so many, like pretty much all of the eyeshadows in here. I have pretty much just been wearing this whole eyeshadow palette for the past like month since I got it. I haven't been wearing any other eyeshadows on my eyelids. Since then, it was the only eyeshadow palette or eyeshadows at all that I took to Hawaii. I just took this one thing with me to Hawaii and it worked every single day. I love that it has matte colors in there and it also has shimmery colors in there. And then I also love that it has like everyday neutral colors in there. So if I'm just wanting just kind of your typical neutral eyeshadow look, I can definitely achieve it with this palette. But then it also has really fun colors in there like this navy blue color and this gold and this pink color. I've been using a new eyeliner, and it is the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil, and it's not like a gel like you would think, but it does glide on super like buttery, so I think that's why they're calling it a gel. So I have been wearing this product on my eyes whenever I wear eyeliner for the past like month or so, and I have gotten so many compliments on my eyeliner, which is interesting because I don't think I had ever gotten complimented on specifically my eyeliner before. Like I've gotten complimented on like my skin or my blush or my lipstick or my eyeshadow, but I've never been specifically complimented on my eyeliner. So I love this because, again, the consistency is very just buttery, and so it just glides onto your skin super easy. And then since it is super like a really skinny type of pencil, so skinny that I probably can't even show you, you're really just able to get in there and just be, like it says, like just really precise. It makes it hard to mess up your eyeliner. And I also love it because it doesn't smudge. I thought for sure when I felt the consistency that it would smudge, but I haven't had any problem with this smudging. I wore it in Hawaii where it's very humid and hot, and it didn't smudge at all on me. So I have been using this mascara for the past, I want to say like 6 months, and ever since I started using it, I have not gone back, and it is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I'm just in love with this mascara. It just does exactly what I want it to do. I usually go for more of a lengthening mascara because the volumizing mascaras can clump really easily, but sometimes it's hard to find a lengthening mascara that does still add some volume. So you want like a long, voluminous eyelash. And sometimes it's kind of hard to find that perfect mix between the two. And this one does that perfectly. I also love this mascara because it doesn't smudge at all. Again, I wore this. This was the only mascara that I took to Hawaii. And there were even times where like my face would get wet from water and stuff. And it wouldn't smudge. So I recently discovered the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer in Bronzed. I had never tried a Urban Decay like blush or bronzer before, so the first thing that I noticed is that this consistency is just so finely milled. It is like putting silk powder on your face. So it makes it so easy to apply and so easy to blend out. So for me, when I apply a bronzer, I'm not necessarily trying to contour that much. I really just kind of apply it in big circle motions. And I'm really just trying to give my skin that sun-kissed look because I am so pale. Whenever I put on my foundation, I just kind of pale out my entire face. And it can look kind of sickly if I don't add some bronzer and some blush to it to just bring back a little bit of liveliness and color back into my face. So I love adding bronzer. It's a step that I pretty much never skip. And I love this color because I feel like if I were to spend a week on the beach and I were to get that natural sun-kissed look, this is pretty much the shade that I would be. So I've been getting a lot of people telling me that I am glowing, and they think that it's because we are expecting a baby. I'm not pregnant, but we are adopting, and everybody tells me that I just have that glow to me even though I'm not pregnant, which I think that I do a little bit just because we're so excited. But I think the rest of it is due to this beauty. And it is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. So when I bought this, I thought that it was a highlighter to put like on the tops of your cheeks. And then when I found out that it wasn't, I kind of just put it in my makeup drawer and just kind of never really touched it again because I didn't really know what it was and how to apply it and what to do with it. So it kind of just sat in my makeup drawer, and then I was watching Zoella and she was talking about it in one of her favorites videos, and she was just saying how much she loved it and it gave her this beautiful glowy finish, and then she showed how she applies it, and I was like, I have that in my makeup drawer. I think I'm gonna try it for like the first time. And then my life was changed forever. At least my makeup was changed forever. Since I have oily skin, I'm not able to wear a lot of foundations that give like a very like glowy, luminous, dewy type of finish. They just do not mix well with oily skin. They kind of just slick right off of your skin. They don't last for very long at all. So I've always had to go for more matte foundations, which means that I don't get that glowy, dewy look. And so that is why I love this product, because I can use a more matte foundation that I know is gonna work really well with my skin type, and it's gonna last all day. It's gonna give me really great coverage. But then when I'm done applying that to my skin, I can apply this powder over top of it, and it adds that dewiness without disrupting the performance of my foundation. For me, it's just like the cherry on the top to my makeup now. Like when I apply this, it just adds that special touch to my makeup that just gives me a very glowy look. And I think that's why everybody has been saying I've been glowing, and I think it's because of this. So now on to lips. I have been using 3 lip products for the past couple of months, and they've pretty much been all that I have been wearing on my lips. So the first one that I'm gonna start with is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. And this is in the color Flirt. So I love this lip gloss. It is a matte lip gloss, but it's not drying on your lips. It actually has a really creamy consistency. I had heard a lot of YouTubers talking about this lip gloss, and then I finally decided to pick it up. And it's funny because they would all describe it as something in between a lip gloss and a lipstick. It's like thicker and more long wearing than a lip gloss, but it's thinner and more easy to wear than a lipstick. And as soon as I tried it, I would pretty much say the exact same thing about it. And then the number one thing that I love about it is the color. It's just such this pretty, warm coral color. So pretty much on the days that I'm not wearing that lip gloss, I will be wearing this lipstick, and it is the Maybelline 700 Barely Bloomed, and it's like a nude lipstick. And this was something that I loved last spring and summer, and then I kind of put it away for the fall and winter. And then I started using it again when spring came around and just fell in love with it all over again. It's just the perfect spring and summer nude. So sometimes I'll wear that by itself, but sometimes I will mix it with the Revlon Ultra HD Lip Lacquer in 570 Smokey Topaz. And I just love the way that this looks on top of that lipstick. It just complements it so well. It's just kind of, for me, these 2 products together are just kind of like the perfect summer nude lip duo. So really quickly, some fragrance and skincare favorites. I barely have any of this left, but it was in one of my vlogs when I went to go get it. I got it at Lush, and it is their charcoal face scrub, and it comes in a little soap bar, and I have just been obsessed with this ever since I got it. So there's kind of like little rocks or like sand pebbles built into this little soap bar. There's spots that are more rougher than the other spots, and so I kind of just customize it to what I'm wanting. So if there's a really rough spot, I'll use it on my nose because I really want a lot of exfoliating on my nose. And then for like my eye area where I don't want it to be as exfoliating, I'll just find like another spot on the soap bar that isn't as exfoliating because the little sand pebbles haven't been exposed yet. And so then I'll use that on that area, and I just use it just like this on my face, and my skin has been so much clearer. I wash my face every night, but I still struggle with acne. But ever since I have been using that product, my skin has just been like the best it's ever been. So I went to Bath & Body Works to pick up some thank you gifts for my friends, and while I was there, for throwing me the baby shower, and while I was there, I saw these new scents that they had, and I thought that I would give them a whirl, and I love them. End of story. Just kidding. So they are the Hello Beautiful line from Bath & Body Works. This is the scrub, which I love. White gardenia, jasmine petals, magnolia blossom, pink nectarine, and cotton musk. It's just like probably, I want to say, my all-time favorite scent. I just want to inhale it constantly and eat it if I could. So it was buy 2 get 1 free, and so I picked up the Pretty as a Peach body mist. Oh, it's so good. It's just such a fun summer scent. And I actually do really like the way that these two scents go together. It just adds a little bit of a like fruitiness to this scent, and when I use those two scents together, it really just like brightens my mood for the day. So that is all of my favorites. I have just been loving these products, and like I said, I know that I'm gonna use probably all of them throughout the entire summer. I'm so excited for the summer, as you guys know. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you're doing well, and I will see you guys later.